16 years after his death, the mystery surrounding actor Brad Renfro has finally unraveled. And the truth? It's darker than anyone imagined. Brad, the angel-faced boy on the silver screen, became a household name in the 90s. But behind that smile was a life soaked in pain, tragedy, and secrets Hollywood never wanted to face. After over a decade of silence, deep dive interviews and long-buried records have revealed the chilling truth. And believe me, it's not good at all. This is Darklore with Shadows, and tonight we'd peel back the curtain on how Hollywood destroyed Brad Renfro. If you're into the dark truths behind fame, hit that subscribe button now.
Brad was born July 25th, 1922, in Knoxville, Tennessee, a town where peaceful streets masked deep economic struggles. His father worked in a factory. His mother took whatever jobs she could. By the time Brad turned 5, his parents had split. He was raised by his grandmother in a trailer park where the ceilings leaked and food was never guaranteed. Little Brad, growing up among rusted cars and stray dogs, wasn't playing with toys or video games. He was tough, rebellious, and already on local police radar by grade school. But that raw, unfiltered energy would one day grab Hollywood's attention. In 1993, director Joel Schumacher was casting for The Client, based on John Grisham's novel. He didn't want another polished child actor. He wanted real. So his team started searching in juvenile centers, troubled schools, and even police records. That's when a retired cop said, "There's a kid in Knoxville, Brad, wild as hell, but he's got something." Brad had never acted, but at his audition, he blew everyone away. Natural, raw, and heartbreakingly honest. He got the lead role. At just 10 years old, he was about to become a star. The Client was a box office smash. Brad won awards, earned headlines, and was called the next River Phoenix. But while the world cheered, no one protected him. His family was fractured. His grandmother couldn't follow him on set. His mom was battling her own demons. His father was banned by studios as a bad influence. Brad, he was left alone. At adult parties, on set, in hotel rooms. He later said, "I started smoking at 9. I got drunk at 11. He was still a child, but Hollywood treated him like a product. In 1995's The Cure, Brad played a child helping a friend with AIDS. The director later said Brad had sexual charisma. He was 12. Fan mail arrived with inappropriate messages. Hollywood wasn't just ignoring the red flags. They were selling him as a young sex symbol. Even Disney cast him in Tom and Huck and shot scenes of him in freezing mud, barely clothed. Behind the smile, Brad was already drowning. In Sleepers 1996, he played a child abused in a detention center. In Apt Pupil 1998, based on Stephen King's work, his scenes were disturbing, suggestive, and exploited his growing body. One director admitted Brad had older girlfriends at age 13. He was being sexualized on screen and left to deal with the trauma alone. His manager would later confess he needed someone to set boundaries, but no one did. Brad's pain was real, and it was building. By 15, Brad was arrested for stealing a yacht and possessing cocaine. The media called him a fallen child star. Hollywood, they gave him more roles. Bully, 2001. Deuces Wild, 2002. Gritty films full of drugs, violence, and sex, mirroring his real life. By 2005, heroin was his daily companion. In 2007, he violated probation and was briefly jailed. The industry had chewed him up and kept feeding off the damage. Brad wasn't the first. Judy Garland was fed amphetamines. Dana Plato died by suicide. River Phoenix overdosed at 23. And Brad, he followed them. On January 15, 2008, he was found dead of a heroin overdose in L.A. He was only 25. At the Oscars, his name wasn't even mentioned. He was erased. If you believe stories like this need to be remembered, subscribe to Dark Lore with Shadows now. We tell the truths others bury. But Brad's story didn't disappear completely. A 2018 BuzzFeed article reignited interest in his life and his suffering. His legacy forced conversations around child labor laws in Hollywood. Supervisors are now required on set. Kuchen funds are more tightly monitored. And maybe, just maybe, kids like Brad will be protected in the future. Still, we must remember, behind every breakout star is a human soul, not a product. Like this video, share it, and protect the next generation from the shadows of the spotlight.